Hello all, we are here for one more lesson of this AutoCAD 2016 training course, and today we are going to talk about how to create a template. This concept of the template is used to make the definition of a lot of things inside AutoCAD, things like layers, dimension styles, the configuration of the text, many things. Even you can have already drawn entities inside your drawing that you use always or at least many times, and this way you avoid to have always the same work every time you start a new drawing. So basically we can set a lot of things. Some of these things we still did not see them, and you are going to see those definitions and those configurations along this course, but the important at this moment is to understand the concept of how to use and how to create this template file. Let me create one simple entity that can be a rectangle, and I did not pay too much attention to this rectangle. I just want to use this rectangle, for example, as an example for what could be a title block or a paper sheet format, whatever you can consider, having the idea that I will use always this rectangle in all of my drawings. Okay, I can do the same, for example, in terms of the layer, and I can create, for example, one additional layer that I call always dimensions, and this layer could have certain configurations with colors and so on. For example, cyan for the color of this layer. Okay, so I have this configuration that I use always. So now I don't want to repeat this process, and I want to save it on a special format called the template. So I go under this button here, do a save as, and the normal status for a drawing in AutoCAD is a DWG, a drawing. But I want to create this special one, a DWT, a template. So when I do save template, I go to a folder which is defined as the standard place to put all these template files. I can change this and I will show you after. But now I can give it a name. Okay, I will leave this. If for some reason you don't have the template defined here, you can open this dialog box here and choose the template. Okay, it was already done. I will call it drawing 3 as it was, 3. So do the save, and now I get a new dialog box where I can put a little description under this area here. And this is important because you may have as many templates as you want for different situations, so it may be interesting to have this little description telling what each of the files is appropriated to. Okay, then I can choose the units, metric or English, and then I have this layer notification saying that all layers are unreconciled or reconciled. Okay, so just do the OK and it is saved. Now if I start a new sheet, new drawing, I can start this just doing here the new, or here it's the same thing, and the new I can say drawing, and by default I can open a template which can be this one, and I have my entities and my definitions inside. So I have this rectangle, if you remember, and I have the layer dimensions. But if you see on top, if accidentally I'll go and do the save, you'll see that the software inserted the template but almost immediately changed the default name of the file open for drawing 5 DWG. It's not important, this first part. It is important that to avoid a mistake, it changed the extension for DWG, which is the normal one. Okay, so this is the concept of what is used for and how to create one. Okay, you can add more configuration on this file. Besides this, it's important to know also where is this folder for the templates, and you can define it also under here. You have these options, you can open this tab, the files, and you have one of the entries here, which is this one, template settings. You have drawing template file location. This is what is done as a default of the system, but if you can click it, you can choose a different folder to define this folder to place your templates. So this is what I have to show you about the template files.